Hello all, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack. We had a pretty disastrous run the last time with the Huntsman here. The Enforcer. Maybe they're all called the Enforcer. Oh, she's lost. That's far less complimentary. She's also a little bit too Legolas. Anyway, I was going to go back to basics with one of the melee-centric classes, but my buddy Steve has dared me to go with one of the magic classes. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is between the wizard classes and the sorcerer classes. I mean, stats-wise, 7, 13, 7, 18, 18, 12. So, the sorcerers seem to have less wisdom. But otherwise, they're not that much different. Oh, the stats change every time you select them anew. That's interesting. But basically, it seems to be roughly the same sort of ballpark of stats. Low on the physical side, high on the magical and intelligence side. I would assume it's a difference in skills and things, but let's go with a wizard. Gerankis the Cleaver. Sorry, Clever. Why did I read that as Cleaver? Oh, that's appalling. Ugh. Clearly I need more tea today. And I don't get to earn the epithet the Clever. Anyway, let's jump in. Alright, so, wizard. The immediate problem that I've found in the past when I've tried a magic user character is our extremely small pet. No, it's the fact that we actually just have a big stick for a weapon. What do we have on the magic front? Let's have a look. Cast. You know no spells, so that's kind of an issue. We don't start off with any spells. We don't start off with any spell books, and we basically just have a big stick. Okay, we start off with a wand, but that's not great. So actually, what we have here is the same basic melee character, but without the ability to actually fight. So, let's just see if we can make the best of having a wand here. Okay, that worked out. Picked up a club. Ugh, don't really want the club, let's drop that. I thought it was food. Easy mistake to make. Blue mushrooms. You may remember from a few videos ago that I ate some mushrooms that made me hallucinate and things. And someone pointed out to me afterwards that actually it tended to cost me health as well, because it gave me food poisoning and things. So I'll be very careful eating these mushrooms, but they could mean the difference between starving to death and not. So let's descend here. Okay, getting some potions, and not running into too many enemies so far. Of course, I immediately run into an enemy. Okay, let's see how well we do bashing things with our staff. Okay, so we can kill things, but it did cost us about half our health. So let's have a little rest to regain our health before we press on. And we're definitely going to have to rely on the wand, at least in the short term. And hopefully, once we gain a level... Can I use a shield with this staff thing? Might be worth doing. I'll give it a try. I think once we gain a level, hopefully we'll then be able to start getting some magic. But maybe we'll actually be entirely dependent on reading it in books. I suppose the big advantage we do have is that where the melee characters tend to... do I want to wear the visored helm? I'll give it a go in a second. Where the melee characters tend to try to learn spells from scrolls and then struggle with learning them, spells from books rather, struggle with learning them or just simply reading them, and then don't have the ability to cast them even when learnt. We shouldn't have that problem with this guy, but it's going to be a matter of remaining alive long enough. A fat wand? It's going to be a matter of remaining alive long enough to acquire some spells. That's going to be the issue here, I think. Okay, I'm going to try the visored helm. With our low physical stats, we don't want to be too burdened with armour and things, but I'll give the helmet a go. Okay, so that has helped. Okay. Maybe we can take a sewer rat with our club, but I probably shouldn't risk it. We don't want a ridiculously short, 2-minute run. Okay. So far so good, but we can't rely on this wand indefinitely, and soon we're going to have to resort to the fat wand, and we don't even know what that is yet. It could be a complete waste. Alright, I'll take the bow and arrows. because as you probably remember from the last video, they can be useful for taking out blobs like this at a distance. Now I'm going to have to equip it, I imagine. Alright. Okay. Short bow needs to be in your left hand with your right hand free. Oh. Well, I just kind of equipped it. Can I do it like that? No? Oh, I need to unequip the shield. Alright. Alright, unequip the shield. And then equip the bow. And the arrows. Good. Okay. And then you can shoot like this. Oh, that was dreadful. Ah. Possibly I need to hold the button to do that. Ooh, a new staff. Okay, leafy staff. Of course, don't know what effect that has yet, but I'm going to try equipping it and just see. Uncursed leafy staff. Alright, so that doesn't tell me anything, doesn't have any info on stats or anything. I think I'll switch back to the bow and arrows for the time being, because like a wand, they have the advantage of enabling me to actually stay back from a fight. Although, apparently I'm a really terrible shot. Okay, well, so that's another shield, don't want that. Do want the money though. Ooh, okay. We're in business at last. So, let's read this dark brown spellbook. Hopefully we'll understand it. Come on. Come on. With great difficulty you learn Cone of Cold. Your memory of a spell will fade with time. Maybe keep that spellbook. Alright. Well, that's useful to know. So, in theory, we should now be able to cast Cone of Cold. But we only have 11%, so that's not great. But that... Oops. That's better than the 0% that we've traditionally had with the Knight and the Valkyrie. Okay, we're a little bit hungry. You'll notice from my hunger meter at the top left. But that's okay, we do have a couple of sources of food. But I'm not going to scarf them just yet. Just in case we come across some better food soon. White staff. Okay. What are you? Again, I'm going to give it a try. It's a bit risky, but what the hell. Okay, that's just the bog standard staff again. So, back to the bow and not bow and staff. I can't shoot a staff at things. Okay, bow and arrow. That's fine. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, wand it is then. So, by the looks of it, really... Oh crap! I didn't even notice that thing. Okay, what I'm going to do here actually is I'm just going to unequip the bow and arrows because so far I basically can't even hit anything. I landed that first arrow presumably through blind luck. Alright, let's read this spellbook as well, see if we can master whatever this is. You learn Create Monster. Okay, we didn't have a difficult time with that. Let's see what our skill's like with it. 100%. Okay, so we can do that. Oh, right, so that's a level 0 spell. So we have 100% success, presumably. This one, 9%, that's actually gone down. Presumably because we've been forgetting it, and we might have to relearn it at some point. But that's a level 3 spell, so that explains why that has a lower chance to succeed. Okay. Let's grab this money. I'll take the arrow, just in case we end up using the bow again for some reason. Okay. So far, fine. However, I could do with getting a level up. I know it hasn't been long, and... there we go. I was going to say we haven't really gained much in the way of experience because we haven't done much fighting, but here we are. Alright, literacy. You can read all spell books. Probably not a big deal. That actually might be of more use to a melee class. All spellbooks are identified. All spellbooks and scrolls are identified. Level 3 could be very useful, so this is worth thinking about. Wizardry. Your mana recovers faster. That could be handy, except we don't have that much use of spells so far. Magic Precision. 50% more critical hits with wands and spells. Twice as many critical hits with wands and spells. 3 times as many. Maybe Battle Magery. Metal Equipment has a 20% lower penalty on spellcasting. Metal Equipment has 40%. Okay, so this enables you to wear metal gear with... metal gear. Yeah. Sorry, I had to do it. You can't use the words Metal Gear without doing that. Anyway, so apparently Metal Equipment lowers our chance of casting spells. I should probably take my helmet off. I think that? Blessing, curse, enchantment. Okay. Yeah, that's handy because that does actually let me detect cursed items. So let's start with that first. You've seen me get that before with other characters. It is very handy. Let's take the helmet off because I don't want that reducing my chance of casting spells. Okay. Actually, let's try... No, we only have a minor chance of success with the Cone of Cold, so let's not bother at the moment. What I'm curious about with the Create Monster spell is whether it'll create a monster that's friendly to us or actually a hostile monster. Oh, there's graffiti on the wall. I actually can't read that. Maybe someone with a larger monitor than me will be able to read that. Oh, okay. Bee larvae eat royal jelly to gain their strength. Apparently that's the graffiti. Alright, let's take the wand. We can go up here for a bit more of an explore. Oh, get away. Another level already. So, now let's go for one of the magic things. Actually, what's the next level of identification? Dweomery. You detect the dweomer of an item every minute or so. You probably remember I've never entirely figured out what that is, so let's leave that. Your mana recovers faster. Let's go with faster mana recovery. For when we do actually get the chance to use some spells. Okay, let's try our Cone of Cold on this thing. Oh, you failed to cast it. Try again. Okay. Can we bash it? Yeah. Alright, that worked out. Apparently our kitten is killing beasties all over the place. It's better at killing goblins than we are. I don't need 3 crude daggers. Okay, that's it. Wait. Did my kitten hiss at something? What was it hissing at? Might be a cursed item. I think that's something the pets do. But anyway, okay, so we've got a scroll. Investigate the manhole cover. That's not what I was trying to do, but yes. Okay, rabid rat. Alright, let's wand it. Okay, that didn't go so well. Oh man, there's a million of them. Alright, okay. I could try Cone of Cold, but we only have a 10% chance. Failed. 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 Okay. This is not working. Run away, run away. Why isn't my cat helping? Alright, let's try the wand again. Oh, shite. Okay, let's try reading one of these scrolls. Maybe one of them will be a teleport. Enchant weapon? I don't want that. Okay, let's try this one. Create monster. Oh, another disastrous run. Oh, this is awful. Alright, well, as you can see, clearly I have enough left to learn in WazHack. Well, loads and loads left to learn. But so much so that I can't handle more than the basic melee characters at this point. I think I've overreached myself. But there you go, Steve. I took the challenge to try a spellcasting character. Next time, we'll be back to one of the melee characters, and hopefully we will, to some extent, be a little more successful. I know I said that the last time, but I had to take up the dare, so no one dare me this time, unless you want to keep seeing my litany of failures in WazHack. Anyway, thanks for watching, as usual. Rejoin me the next time, and we will embark upon a more melee-centric run, and maybe we'll actually take that literacy skill that will hopefully help with our melee character learning some spells to back him up a bit. Anyway, thanks for watching again. Rejoin me next time round. Bye for now.